Praise God. Welcome to another edition of Word Break. And we're on checkpoint number 10 today on steps to the God kind of faith. If you can check all these boxes when we finish this series, you'll know that you're in faith. And so checkpoint number 10 is, have I eliminated the words I quit from my vocabulary? That's right. Have you eliminated the words I quit from your vocabulary? The following saying is true: winners never quit and quitters never win. Let's take a look at these scriptures. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23 in the Message says this: let's keep a firm grip on the promises that keep us going. He always keeps his word. Hebrews chapter 10 verses 35 through 39 in the Message says, so don't throw it all away. You were sure of yourselves then. It's still a sure thing. But you need to stick it out. We've got to have stickability. Stick it out, staying with God's plan. So you'll be there for the promised completion. It won't be long now. He's on the way. He'll show up most any minute. But anyone who is right with me thrives on loyal trust. If he cuts and runs, I won't be very happy. But we're not quitters who lose out. Oh no, we'll stay with it and survive, trusting all the way. That's a powerful passage. That's in the Message. And then in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24 says, do you not know that in a race all the runners compete, but only one receives the prize? So run your race that you may lay hold of the prize and make it yours. You see, it's not the one who starts the race the fastest. It's the one who completes it, crosses the finish line first. Just think about the woman with the issue of blood. If she was waiting for Jesus to come to her house, she would have died. She was bleeding for 12 years, spent all that she had. She had gone to the physicians. It didn't get any better, but grew worse. But when she heard of Jesus, when she heard of where the power of God was flowing, she got moving. And she kept saying, evidently she was crawling because she touched the hem of his garment. If I can just touch his clothes, I'm going to be healed. If I can just touch his clothes, I'm going to be healed. If I can just touch his clothes, I'm going to be healed. If she had stopped before she got there, she would have died. Look at the Syrophoenician woman who refused to give up on her daughter until she was free of demon possession. Look at blind Bartimaeus. Blind Bartimaeus refused to give up until he received his sight. All kind of people were telling him, shut up, be quiet, be quiet. And he kept getting louder. Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me. He didn't give up until the master heard his cry and called him to himself, and he was completely healed. He received his sight. What about Naaman the leper? When Elisha the prophet, he didn't even come out to meet him. He told him, go dip 7 times in the Jordan River, which was a muddy river, and you're going to come up and be whole. If Naaman would have stopped the 6th time and gave up, he would have still had that leprosy and would have died of leprosy. Think about that. It's not the time, it's the time to dig in and hold your ground with the tenacity of a bulldog until your target manifests. You can never give up. You've got to stay the course. Until next time, to our next word break. This is Daryl McManus saying that stay strong in the God kind of faith.